Hello, we're live. We're live. We're Amy. Hello, Amy.
Oh, hi.
Amy, you're having way too much fun for a mother at 6:30 p.m. What's going on?
Look, the kids aren't here. I'm dancing. You know, I'm doing what I do. How are you?
I'm good, everybody. This is our first MomCave live in a few weeks because it's a long story, but I'm supposed to have a baby in 5 days, but I had her like 4 weeks ago. And I was in the hospital on bed rest, and basically they were like, keep your legs together and keep the baby in for as long as possible.
You're an overachiever, okay? You just had to, you had to go for it early.
Well, yeah, totally. I was like, I don't have time for this last half of the trimester.
And she was like that too.
Yeah, so everything worked out great. And now when we're doing our broadcast, I can drink again, which is awesome.
Mazel.
So yeah, advantage of having premature baby, you get to drink wine faster.
And before your due date.
Cheers. And you're in Florida with a perfectly pink Floridian cup there. Like, that cup screams Florida partying to me.
Well, see, now here's the thing. This is my everyday cup because I can't be trusted with glass. And if you've met me in person, you'd find this out really quick, but I dropped it. I mean, I never dropped a person like a child, but when it comes to glass, I break stuff. So I whipped out my fancy stuff tonight. Oh, snap. So now we're going to be adults.
Nice.
What is it?
Okay.
Stemless.
Not really fancy. Well, stemless is a little easier not to break, right?
Thank you.
Okay. So
the good wine, the good cup.
Great. So for people watching, if you don't know Amy, she's pretty hilarious, obviously. And Amy is the outnumbered mother.
Yes.
Your tagline is really funny. You want to give us the tagline?
When you have more children than sense?
Yes. Yes.
So I had a very happy life. I had 2 beautiful children, and I wanted more children.
Pause a second. Yeah. Hi, Valisa. We just got joined by Valisa, joining from her bathroom. Cool. Okay, Amy was just telling us about how she has more children than sense.
Are you really in your bathroom, Valisa? I'm so excited.
Yes, it's a hideout.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 boys.
That's hard.
Well, it is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm loving the bathroom. This is like hanging out with Miss Hannigan.
Right. So how old are your kids? Are they young?
I have a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 17-month-old.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Cheers to you.
Well, we really didn't think things through,
Right. Life just kind of happens.
Right.
So,
like, none of them are old enough to take care of the other ones, and none of them are the same age to like the other ones. So it was kind of like, wow, sex is good, and that's all we thought about. Really. Cheers.
Well, say what you will about those Duggar people. The one thing they got right is they had enough older kids to take care of the younger kids.
I mean, and we hope they took care of them in the right way. I mean, let's just say it. Let's just point that out.
I'm talking about the good kind of taking care.
I know you're talking about the babysitting thing.
Right.
I was just talking about the elephant in the Duggar living room. So let's just say what we got to say about that. That's over now. Okay.
All right. Maybe I shouldn't have brought them up. But,
well, no, I think actually Michelle's really smart because after having 3 kids, your monthly bill, it's not that it comes early, it comes late. It's all the time. I mean, it's like Aunt Flo and Lady Macbeth are playing high-stakes poker up in there. And they're both like, I'm in. All in. Yeah, it's not my high point to talk about.
No. Valisa, did you plan the spacing of your children? Oh, I don't hear. Delay. Google.
Latency.
All right, we'll come back to that. Amy wrote this really funny blog about mom math that I thought would be a good jumping off point for talking tonight. So you wrote some word problems for moms, right?
Well, I mean, you know, how old are your kids, Jen?
I have an almost 5-year-old and a 5 or 6 week, no,
Right.
4 week old, 4 week old.
4 weeks old. Well, the school stuff, it gets crazier. You know, like when they're 5, they bring home like the coloring and the connected dots, and they're learning about like what quarters are and pennies and all that stuff. And then my oldest son, he's actually really good with math. He's 10 and he knows more stuff than I do. So when he actually has something that doesn't make sense to him, I know I'm screwed. You know, I know it's over. And I hear so much from the people on my blog that they're having a hard time with Common Core. Like, you know, remember division? Division used to be that thing, you know, with the thing, and you just put the number here and then the number here.
Right. What is it like now?
It's not like that.
Oh, no.
It's so not like that.
I went homeschool just for this reason.
Well, you should. I mean, is V here? Does V know what I'm talking about? Does she have a little
I've heard so many bad things before.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been trying to, I mean, my kids are 6 and 4, so I don't need to know it yet, but I'm trying to get a jump start to figure out what it is.
Oh, man.
It just seems so complicated.
Yeah, they're reworking all the stuff that we learned a long time ago. Like, remember when you were a kid and they whipped out the abacus, and you're like, oh, shit. What's the abacus? What's, you know, and now it's the same thing. You know, it's, oh.
You know, there should be an argument that just for the reason that the parents won't be able to help the kids, or they will, that should be a reason enough not to do that.
That is the argument. That's the argument across the country. Is every mom and dad is going, this doesn't make any sense, and they're saying, oh, we're trying to teach them to work outside the box, and they're like, yeah, but here's a freaking box. So that was my mom. That was the point of my mom math problems, is because we're always doing this math and we don't know the right answer, but mom math, you know the right answer to mom math.
All right, let's do a mom math problem.
Okay.
I'll say, I'm going to have it here. Okay.
And remember to use your little number 2 pencil on your Scantron. Don't forget to fill in the Scantron totally completely. You don't want to hang your head.
Okay, I don't think they have those. I think we're too old for those. Okay.
You don't want hanging chads.
No chads. And otherwise. Okay, here's the first problem. The outnumbered mother has only 2 hands, but she has 3 kids. If kid number 1 is whining, while kid number 2 is yelling, and kid number 3 is limping, how can she solve all the problems? And the choices are A, put an ace bandage on number 3 while consoling 1 and 2. B, give everyone a snack. C, tend to 3 while 2 makes 1 a snack. Or D, walk away and pour a glass of wine. Amy, what's the answer?
Ding, ding, ding. I know the answer.
Walk away.
Wine's always the answer.
That's the answer.
I didn't like that there were no iPads in any of the answers.
Oh,
Probably there weren't. I guess I'm going to have to come up with math problems like section 2, because there often are in my life. iPads and Nobbies and Kindles and...
We're too poor to have an iPad, but we do have a TV, and so my solution is often TV.
Oh, like, yeah.
It's just gotta be. Education. Yeah. But I like that, you know, in the problem, none of the kids are actually hurt, so they can deal.
Oh, no, if they were hurt, there would be a whole other set of... I mean, you know, once you have your kid and they're home for like 2 weeks, you know the difference between like hungry cry and like I need a cuddle cry. And now, okay, so the baby, he's walking and I have a huge, I don't know if are they a toddler when they walk? Is that when they're a toddler? Is that what
they're toddling? You know,
yeah, okay. So he's definitely toddling because his ass is out and his belly is out and he's just like an angry little person that's like going for, so he's definitely a toddler, but he's not like an asshole yet because he doesn't talk. But you know what I'm saying? When he does fake cry, you know fake cry. You're like, ugh, Come on. Are you
Man,
I'll hold you. Come here. You're fine.
Yeah. I think the newborn actually just discovered fake cry in the past 2 days. Like, she has a whole new awareness. I see it in her eyes.
Nice.
She just, when she wants to be held, and I'm like,
Like,
come
man.
on. She's
Man.
you.
I love it, though.
Yeah. You get more knowledgeable as you have more children, so you must be really smart. I don't know.
Well, you know, I have to tell you, so now you have 2 babies and you have a new baby. I have to give you the whole like Facebook introduction to 2 new babies. Bless, hashtag bless, because everything's blessed, you know.
Yes.
I'm like, can't I just be pissed for a minute? Can't I just be angry? Like, why does everything have to be blessed? The kids are perfect. They are perfect, and sometimes they're assholes, and I don't feel so
Blessed. They can be simultaneously perfect and assholes. I mean, that is the complexity of motherhood. Why don't you?
Look, I got the good wine. Someone gave me a bottle of good wine.
And where are you, by the way? Is that a pool behind you?
It is a pool, baby girl. You better come visit.
We're jealous. I'm schwitzing here.
It's summer. Why are you jealous? Everyone's in a pool in summer.
We don't have room for pools around here.
Oh.
Well, okay, I've got one. I want to do one other of your math problems, if you don't.
I'm totally
okay.
Okay, this one says, Jessica drops off and picks up 2 different children at 2 different schools twice a day. How many times will she say, fuck this, in the carpool line? A, 10, B, 0. Jessica doesn't use the F word. C, infinity, and D, 2. What do you think?
D, 2.
What I'm gonna say infinity.
Oh man, Melissa, you need to be my friend. Maybe I need a little bit of you in my ear.
She thinks more highly of you than you do of yourself.
Oh, have you ever done Carline? Carline is the worst.
It is bad. And then they're like, children are darting in and out too, so.
No, it's not even the darting. It's the fact that you see your kids standing there and you have to wait for every stupid idiot. And then there's the idiot that like goes the wrong way and the right. Don't get me started. Here's the thing though. As much as I hate Carline, busing sucks too, because my oldest takes the bus, and I watch him get off the bus, and no one stops like they're supposed to with those like little red stop signs that hang off the bus. Yeah. And watching people whip by the bus at like 50 miles an hour, and I'm like, I'm all about driving, but that's my kid. You know, I like him a lot more than your car.
That's scary.
It's scary as hell, and so you know, the world is a crazy place. It's like every kid you add to it, it's crazier and crazier, and it makes you have more of the feels, you know. And I just try to keep laughing, because if not, I'm gonna just cry because I'm scared for them. This is scary up in here, you know.
When I had my first one, this friend of mine who has 2 kids that are in college, she was like, how did she put it? She said, I feel sorry for you because while you'll have all this joy, you'll always have your heart walking around outside of you. Yep. It's like, now we're getting all sentimental.
Bittersweet.
It's scary.
Bittersweet.
It is.
That's it. I never understood what that word meant until I had a child, because I was so happy to see him thriving and doing well and all this stuff, and then I was like, please don't get big. Oh my God, please don't. But at the same time, there are parts of my life I really like back. You know, okay, like example, tonight, you know, I'm on this thing with you guys, we're jamming, I took a shower, you know,
Bravo.
Put on a little bit of lip gloss too, but in my shower, in my house, it's like an episode of Law and Order, where like, you know, what's his face, Briscoe and Curtis, they're like going into, you know, a strip club and having to talk like to one of the chicks that's in the peep show. I have 2 children standing there at the glass. Like this. I'm like, listen, either leave or tip me. Like, just get the fuck out.
Leave or tip me. I'm going to use that one. We have that clear, like a clear shower.
$dollar bills. $dollar bills, y'all. Just slide them under the door.
Totally. Yeah. So,
yeah. And none of them look like Curtis yet.
no. It's crazy. Yeah, we have this clear shower curtain liner. So my son gets between the like fabric curtain and then the clear curtain, and it's like
Nice.
all scary and looking and bothering me, and I'm just trying to shower. So.
Yeah, mine's like a glass like box. You know. It's like a. Wasn't there like some like rapper or song like put them on the glass? Like that's what it is. I forget. Was it Sir Mix-a-Lot? Put them on the glass.
No, I'm not cool enough to know this.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm very uncool.
I didn't hear this Mix-a-Lot joke.
Was it his song that was put him on the glass?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's how I feel in my shower, because it's like a glass box. And then there are the little kids. It's like I'm a mime. I'm a naked mime.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of the bathroom.
Get out. Valisa, you have a glass shower too, I'm aware, because I've been in your bath. How's that go?
It's right here, actually.
Well, you're
yeah,
clean enough for you to broadcast in your bathroom. That's amazing.
Yeah. She's impressive that way. I want to take a quick break to tell everyone about our giveaway this week. And we have a giveaway, I keep mispronouncing this, for Petty Ped shoes for your kids.
Yum.
They sent these adorable shoes for my son. Do you see how big these are?
You're so cute.
Yeah, but it's like my son's foot is this big, and he's not 5 years old yet.
That's about right.
He's going to make some lady really happy someday, if that holds true.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyhow, if you want to win a pair of shoes for your kid, boy or girl, there is a link under the video where people can enter and win a pair of shoes.
Nice.
So, anyhow, we have to wrap up.
Even though I'm, in the video, is it like
Yes.
I can participate? Because I like shoes.
Anyone can participate and win. We're all inclusive that way. So,
Nice.
yeah, the results could be swayed if you sent me a box of wine.
Well, I've been known to carry a box of wine in a suitcase. Like that's something I'm known for at this point after Blog U. I don't know if you heard that story. It was kind of funny, but so.
No, not that specific story, but I was watching all of the photos and everything about Blog U, and these ladies were just having a great time. I missed it. We got to go next year.
I'm sorry you missed it. It was really, really fun. But the funniest part is that Blog U, it takes place at a college, a private Catholic college, and everyone said, everything that comes in your room is in a dorm, so you might want to bring an extra blanket or a pillow and whatever. And of course, I brought a box of wine, which I think you're not supposed to do, but don't tell anyone. And
did the RA catch you?
No, well, that was the whole thing. I was like, who's going to yell at me? I mean, maybe next year they'll scoop me out now that I said it. But so at 5, my flight left at 6 a.m. from Florida, and so I had to get to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was crazy. I mean, I'm not into that. And I pull up and I tried to check my bag in curbside, and the guy weighs it, and he's like, "Oh, you're overweight." And I mean, I haven't flown in a really long time, so I was like, whipping cash out of my pocket. I'm like, "What's it? $20?" He's like, "No, it's $75 overweight." And I was like, listen, I got a box of wine up in here. I will crack that bitch open and start chugging. I'm fine. And I guess there weren't a lot of people on the plane because he was like, "Okay, you can go." Like, he totally let me off.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it was totally the box of wine because when I came home, I was 48 pounds. So, hey, that's what it was.
There you go. Lesson learned. Pack your wine in a separate suitcase.
It was a fun time.
Wine suitcase. All right, we're coming up on our time. It's awesome to talk to you. I want to do this again.
It's been great.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you guys. This is awesome.
Willa.
Oh, hey, could we talk about the book that I'm coming up in?
Oh, right. Tell everybody.
I know. I got so excited talking to you guys. I just forgot.
I know.
So this is my first book that's actually going to be on paper, like with binding that you could buy in a store, because I've been in an ebook before. This past Christmas, I was in Scary Mommy's Guide to the Holidays, which was so much fun, and it supported her Thanksgiving project, which is huge. You were in it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we met, I think.
See, we can't even remember.
No, I think that's how, because I mean, if I haven't met someone through a book, it's through, you know, something like that.
Well, that was really cool. It was an ebook. So,
right. And, you know, we were all dying to get it into print. But then when I actually finally nailed something in print, which is coming out this Labor Day, which is, it's really 10 months special edition, I think, or special delivery, excuse me. I'm sorry, I delivered that wrong. It's really 10 months special delivery. It's their second book, and it's all anthology, and it's all about pregnancy, funny pregnancy stories.
Great.
I'll tell you, mine is the funniest. It's the most ridiculous story you've ever seen. I mean, no, you're going to read it and go like that.
How can I possibly resist? We have to read that. We should just have an episode about that, actually.
You might not.
Right now. No, Labor Day.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a good story.
Look for the book. It's really 10 months special edition. No, special delivery.
Delivery. I delivered it wrong the first time. Yeah, special.
I would say like special victims unit, but that's something else.
Totally different thing.
Totally different. It's really 10 months special delivery. The Outnumbered Mother has an essay in it. Get that, read that, enter to get.
You can pre-order now, yeah. And the shoes.
And don't pack a box of wine. Those are the lessons from today. All right, thanks, bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.